Academy Award-nominated actress Maggie Gyllenhaal was born on November 16, 1977, on the Lower East Side of Manhattan in New York City. Her parents, Naomi Foner and Stephen Gyllenhaal, are both filmmakers, and her brother is actor Jake Gyllenhaal. Her mother is from an Ashkenazi Jewish family, while her father has Swedish, English, Swiss German, and German ancestry. Maggie made her film debut in Stephen's film Waterland, 1992. She had sporadic roles throughout her teenage years, though she stepped away to receive a degree in literature from Columbia University in 1999. In addition, she studied briefly at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in London, which helped with her post-graduation transition back into acting. At number 10. Hysteria, 2011. In Victorian London, Dr. Mortimer Granville, a young doctor, struggles to establish himself. He is hired by Dr. Robert Dalrymple, who is renowned for treating women diagnosed with female hysteria using pelvic massage. Hysteria was originally defined as an erotic condition peculiar to women and thought to be caused by a dysfunction of the uterus. By the 19th century, hysteria came to be defined as a more generalized sexual dysfunction. Mortimer devises various different methods of pelvic massage, undertaking various experiments in his quest. At number 9. Strip Search, 2004. In the aftermath of September 11th, in China, the American student Linda Sykes is interrogated by the military Liu Tsung Yuan. In New York, the Arab student Sharif bin Said is interrogated by the FBI agent Karen Moore. The psychological methods of interrogation are the same, amicable in the beginning and brutal in the end, but there is no evidence that the students are terrorists. Must security and safety of the state come at the price of freedom? At number 8. Sherrybaby, 2006. Sherry Swanson has just finished 3 years inside on drug charges. Determined to go straight and stay clean, for the sake of her 8-year-old daughter Alexis, she has to cope with a halfway house that isn't much better than prison and an uncaring parole officer. What makes it harder is the close relationship Alexis has built up with her brother Bobby and his wife Lynette. At number 7. Crazy Heart, 2009. With too many years of hazy days and boozy nights, former country music legend Bad Blake, Jeff Bridges, is reduced to playing dives and bowling alleys. In town for his latest gig, Blake meets Jean Craddock, Maggie Gyllenhaal, a sympathetic reporter who has come to do a story on him. He unexpectedly warms to her, and a romance begins. Then the singer finds himself at a crossroads that may threaten his last shot at happiness. At number 6. Stranger Than Fiction, 2006. A mentally unstable IRS auditor, Will Ferrell, hears an author's, Emma Thompson, voice in his head and discovers that he is the ill-fated protagonist of her latest work. While a book company employee, Queen Latifah, tries to cure the author's case of writer's block, the auditor and a professor, Dustin Hoffman, set out to find the woman and make her change her story. At number 5. The Kindergarten Teacher, 2018. Lisa Spinelli, the 40-something educator at the center of Sarah Colangelo's reflective character study The Kindergarten Teacher, is bored out of her mind. Not only bored, but also frustrated for having a great deal to express, yet being cursed with inadequate, or moderate at best, creative skills to convey her novel musings through art. She navigates her way through the kind of reality many of us are stuck in. At number 4. Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang, 2010. Enigmatic Nanny McPhee, Emma Thompson, arrives on the doorstep of a harried mother, Isabel Green, Maggie Gyllenhaal, who is trying to raise her kids and tend to the family farm while her husband is away at war. Isabel has her hands full with not only her own 3, but also with her sister's spoiled pair. With no time to lose, McPhee uses magic to instill in the children 5 important lessons. At number 3. The Dark Knight, 2008. With the help of allies Lieutenant Jim Gordon, Gary Oldman, and DA Harvey Dent, Aaron Eckhart, Batman, Christian Bale, has been able to keep a tight lid on crime in Gotham City. But when a vile young criminal calling himself the Joker, Heath Ledger, suddenly throws the town into chaos, the caped crusader begins to tread a fine line between heroism and vigilantism. At number 2. Donnie Darko, 2001. During the presidential election of 1988, a teenager named Donnie Darko sleepwalks out of his house one night and sees a giant, demonic-looking rabbit named Frank, who tells him the world will end in 28 days. When Donnie returns home, he finds that a jet engine has crashed into his bedroom. Is Donnie living in a parallel universe? Is he suffering from mental illness? Or will the world really end? At number 1. Secretary, 2002. Lee Holloway, Maggie Gyllenhaal, a young woman with a history of severe emotional problems, is released into the care of her overbearing parents following a stay at a mental institution. She finds work as a secretary for a rigid and demanding attorney, E. Edward Gray, James Spader, and starts dating the kind but dull Peter, Jeremy Davies. However, Lee soon realizes she's turned on by Gray's stern demeanor and begins a sadomasochistic relationship with him.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please share, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.